Hey, Raider Nation. What's good, fam? It's your boy here. Fired up as always to bring you the hottest Las Vegas Raiders news straight from the heart of the silver and black. Today, we've got some juice that's got me pacing the room. Whispers are swirling around Raiders HQ, and it feels like something massive is brewing. Could this be the spark our offense has been begging for? Picture this. The Las Vegas Raiders, our beloved squad, on the edge of a game-changing move that could flip the script on our entire season. We're talking about a potential blockbuster signing that's got fans buzzing and analysts scribbling notes like mad. And the name at the center of it all? Elijah Moore, the lightning-fast wide receiver from the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, you heard that right. Elijah Moore might be rocking the silver and black soon. Here's the teaser that's got me hyped. With our receiving core screaming for a playmaker, the Raiders might just snag Moore for a reported $8 million deal, though some say it could be as low as $4.5 million. Either way, it's a steal for a guy who could light up Allegiant Stadium. So buckle up, nation. Let's dive into why this could be the key to unlocking our offense and what it means for our Raiders in 2025. Raider Nation, let's set the stage. Last season was rough. 4-13, dead last in the AFC West. An offense that sometimes looked like it forgot how to move the ball. We got stars like Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers holding it down, but after that, the depth chart's thinner than a Vegas buffet line at closing time. We need a jolt, something to get defenses sweating, and Elijah Moore might be it. This dude's no stranger to the game. Drafted in the second round by the New York Jets back in 2021. Moore's got speed that makes DBs look like they're running in quicksand. He spent 2 years with the Jets, then landed with the Browns in 2023, 61 catches, 538 yards, and a touchdown in 2024 alone. Sure, those numbers don't scream superstar yet, but here's the kicker. He's only 25, hasn't missed a game since 2022, and has been stuck with shaky QB play his whole career. Imagine what he could do with some stability. So why are the Raiders eyeing him? Bleacher Report's Mo Moton dropped the bomb. Moore's versatility, outside, slot, even backfield plays, makes him a perfect fit for Chip Kelly's system. With Geno Smith slinging the rock now, thanks to that slick trade with Pete Carroll in the mix, this could be the recipe for an offensive explosion. What do you think, fam? Is Moore the missing piece we've been praying for? Let's rewind a bit, nation. Our Raiders have been aggressive this offseason. New GM John Spytek, Pete Carroll at the helm, and that Geno Smith trade that had us all jumping out of our seats. They're not messing around, and it's clear they're building something special for 2025. But the wide receiver room? It's been a glaring weak spot we can't ignore. Jacoby Myers balled out last year, 87 catches, 1,027 yards, pure clutch. Then there's Brock Bowers, our all-pro tight end, who's already a nightmare for defenses. But after that, it's slim pickings. Trey Tucker, Alex Bachman, and rookie Randall Keaton with 1 catch for 3 yards in 8 games. Oof. We need someone to stretch the field, and Moore's 4.35 speed could be the answer. Moton's got a point. Moore's been held back by chaos. Zach Wilson with the Jets, Deshaun Watson in Cleveland. Give him a vet like Geno and a guru like Carroll, and we might see a breakout. At 25, he's still got room to grow, and that's what has me pumped. Untapped potential walking right into Vegas. Are you feeling this vibe, Raider Nation? All right, let's break it down. Why Elijah Moore? This guy's a Swiss Army knife on the field. He can burn you deep, cut inside on a dime, or even take a handoff out of the backfield. In 2024, he hauled in 61 passes. Proof he's got hands, and stayed healthy when a lot of guys couldn't. That durability's gold for a team like ours that's been banged up too often. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. 538 yards and 1 TD isn't lighting the world on fire. Fair, but context is everything. Cleveland's offense was a mess last year, and Moore still made plays. Put him in Kelly's scheme, where spacing and speed are king, and pair with Myers and Bowers, defenses won't know who to cover. And that's when the magic happens. Here's the cherry on top. Spotrac's rejecting a 1-year for $0.5 million deal. For a young, speedy receiver with upside, that's highway robbery. John Spytek could lock this down and still have cash to play with. So Tell me, Nation, are we sleeping on Moore or is he about to wake up our offense? Raider Nation, let's talk big picture. Our offense last year was, let's call it challenged. Dead last in rushing at 79.8 yards per game, and the passing game leaned hard on Myers and Bowers. Geno Smith's a huge upgrade at QB, but he needs weapons. Moore could be the spark that turns us from pretenders to contenders. Think about this. Moore lining up wide, Myers in slot, Bowers flexing out or bullying linebackers. That's a trio that keeps coordinators up at night. Add in Raheem Mostert at RB, another savvy signing. And suddenly, we got speed and versatility everywhere. It's the kind of mix that could make Allegiant Stadium shake in 2025. But here's the suspense. Will Moore click with Geno? Their chemistry could make or break this move. Smith's got the arm. Moore's got the wheels on paper. It's a match made in Raider heaven. What's your gut saying, fam? Can these two light up together? Let's zoom in on the man himself, Nation. Elijah Moore's story is one of grit, second-round pick, high hopes, but bounced between struggling teams. With the Jets, he dealt with rookie QB growing pains. In Cleveland, it was injury drama and QB carousel rides. Yet, he's still standing, still producing, still hungry. At 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, he's not the biggest dude, but speed kills, and Moore's got in spades. His 2024 Pro Football Focus grade was a 58.5, mess sure, but that's more about the Browns' mess than him. In Vegas, with a fresh start and a real system, this could be his chance to shine. I'm betting on a breakout. How about you? The Raiders see it too. Moton says he's one of the few free agents in his prime with room for growth. At 25, he's not some washed-up vet coasting on name value. He's a guy who could hit his peak right here, right now, in silver and black. Doesn't that get your blood pumping, Raider Nation? All right, let's paint the scene, fam. It's week 1, 2025, Allegiant Stadium roaring. Geno drops back, scans the field. Bowers draws a linebacker. Myers shakes the slot corner, and there's Moore, streaking past the safety like he's got rockets on his cleats. Touchdown Raiders. The crowd loses it, and we're off to the races. That's the dream, right? Moore's speed could stretch defenses thin, opening up the whole playbook. Chip Kelly's all about tempo and mismatches. Moore's the kind of weapon that makes that work. Last year, we saw flashes of brilliance. With him, it could be fireworks every Sunday. But here's the cliffhanger. Can he stay consistent? Durability's there. 0 games missed since 22, but production's been up and down. If he puts it all together in Vegas, we're talking a whole new offensive identity. What's your prediction, Nation? Breakout star or just another depth piece? Raider Nation, let's talk money. The Raiders are sitting pretty with about $50 million in cap space. Per over the cap, snagging more at $4.5 million. Or even $8 million, as some buzz suggests, leaves room to keep building. Spytek's playing chess, not checkers, and this could be a masterstroke. Compare that to the big fish out there. Stephon Diggs got $26 million guaranteed from someone else, and guys like Cooper Kupp are off the board. Moore's a bargain with upside, not a bankbreaker with baggage. For a team that's been burned by splashy busts before, this feels like a smart, calculated swing. So what's the vibe? I'm hyped. This would be the steal of the offseason. A young, hungry receiver on a prove-it deal, joining a revamped squad with Geno, Carroll, and Kelly. That's a recipe for chaos, in a good way. You buying the stock, fam, or holding out for a bigger name? Let's get real for a sec, Nation. Our Raiders have holes. O-line's shaky, secondary's a question mark, and the run game's still a work in progress despite Mostert. Moore's not a cure-all. He's not walking in as WR1, but as a WR2 or WR3 with Myers and Bowers. That's a trio I bet on any day. The fit's what sells me. Kelly's offense thrives on speed and spacing. Moore brings both. Geno's best years in Seattle came with quick, shifty targets like Tyler Lockett. Moore could be that guy here, giving us a dynamic we haven't had since, well, maybe ever in Vegas. Here's the hook. If this signing happens, it's a signal. The Raiders aren't rebuilding, they're reloading. Spytek and Carroll are cooking something fierce, and Moore could be the spice that ties it all together. You feeling that fire, Raider Nation? All right, let's flip the script. Fam, what could go wrong? Moore's got the tools, but his 2024 grade, 58.6 receiving per PFF, ranks him 93rd out of 98 qualifiers. That's not elite. Was it all Cleveland's fault, or does he need to step up his game? That's the gamble we're taking. Then there's the market. Big names like Chris Godwin and Cooper Kupp are gone, but there's still talent out there. Stephon Diggs, maybe a Tyler Lockett reunion with Geno. Some fans might say, why not go all in on a proven star? Fair question. Moore's a risk-reward play. High ceiling, but no guarantee. Here's my take. I'd rather roll the dice on a 25-year-old with gas in the tank than overpay for a vet past his prime. But I want to hear from you, Nation. Is more enough, or should Spytek swing bigger? Drop your thoughts below. Let's debate this. Raider Nation, let's dream big. Imagine Moore snags 70 catches, 900 yards, and 6 TDs in 2025. Realistic if he gels with Geno. Pair that with Myers hitting 1,000 again and Bowers eating underneath, and suddenly, we got an offense that can hang with the Chiefs and Chargers. That's the vision. The suspense is killing me. Will this deal get done? Free agency's moving fast, and Moore's one of the last young guns left. Spytek's got the cash and the vision. Now it's about pulling the trigger. Every day we wait, I'm refreshing Raiders news like a madman. What's the holdup? If it happens, it's a statement. The Las Vegas Raiders are back in business. No more laughingstock vibes, just pure silver and black swagger. You ready for that, fam? I need your energy in the comments. Let's manifest this thing. Let's zoom out, Nation. Why does this matter? The Raiders haven't sniffed the playoffs consistently since the 90s glory days. Last year's 4-13 was a gut punch, but this offseason's moves, Geno, Carroll, Mostert, now maybe more, scream ambition. We're not here to mess around. Moore's not just a player. He's a symbol. A young, scrappy dude fighting for a shot, just like us fans fighting for respect. If he balls out, it's not just wins, it's pride. It's Raider Nation rising from the ashes, telling the league, we're back, baby. So what's at stake? Everything. A breakout year could flip our identity, make us a dark horse in the AFC. You believe in that, Nation? I sure as hell do. Let's hear your battle cry below. All right, fam, let's bring it home. Elijah Moore to the Raiders isn't a done deal yet, just whispers and hype for now. But the fit's too perfect to ignore. Speed, youth, and a chip on his shoulder, all for a price that won't break the bank. This could be the move that changes everything. I'm checking Las Vegas Raiders updates daily. No news yet, but if something drops, I'll be back faster than Max Crosby chasing a QB. For now, it's all potential, a tantalizing what if that's got me dreaming of deep balls and victory cigars. You and me on this ride, Nation? Here's the big question. If Moore lands in Vegas, how big could he be for us? A solid WR2? A breakout star? Or just another name on the roster? Hit me with your takes. I want to see that Raider passion in the comments. Raider Nation, we're at the crossroads. This Elijah Moore buzz is more than a rumor. It's a glimpse into what our Las Vegas Raiders could become. A team with Geno's arm, Moore's legs, and Carroll's brain could shake up the AFC West. That's the kind of hype I live for. But it's not just about one guy. It's about the vibe. Spytek's building a squad that's young, fast, and fearless. And Moore fits that mold like a glove. If he signs, it's a signal to the league. The Raiders are done playing small ball. We're here to win, and we're here to stay. So what's your call, fam? Is Moore the key to our offensive revival, or just a piece of the puzzle? Drop your predictions below. Let's get this convo popping. All right, Raider Nation, that's the scoop. Elijah Moore could be the jolt our Las Vegas Raiders need to turn 2025 into something special. From his speed to his upside. This move's got me hyped, and I hope it's got you fired up too. The silver and black's about to shine, baby. I need you with me on this. Hit that like button. If you're feeling the more hype, smash subscribe to stay locked in on all things Raiders, and share this with your crew. Let's get Raider Nation buzzing louder than ever. What's your final take, fam? Let's hear in the comments. As always, it's Raiders for Life, Nation. Keep checking back. I'll have the latest Las Vegas Raiders news as soon as it drops. Until then, stay passionate, stay loud, and let's ride this wave together. Just win, baby.